Hey guys, today I'll be showing you a diamond finding trick that you can use to earn 5 to 6 diamonds a minute plus in Minecraft 1.17 and 1.16. Now first off, an example. So this block right here, I actually know there are going to be diamonds below the surface, so at this point I'm simply going to dig straight down, and boom, just like that, there's a silverfish on me, boom, just like that, there we go, we have got diamonds. Using our Fortune 3 pickaxe, as you can see, we got a lot of diamonds, and we can earn a rate of 300 to 400 diamonds an hour plus, so I'll show you how to do this and more in this video. Now while we do build back up, if you want to learn how to find diamonds fast in Minecraft, get better at Minecraft fast, and all of the latest and hidden Minecraft secrets, subscribe with notifications, and help us hit 100,000 subscribers. This fun fact, over 101% of you guys aren't subscribed. What? I'm totally not making these numbers up. These are totally the actual numbers in my YouTube analytics. Okay, so now into how to do this for yourself. Now step 1 here is actually to find a swamp biome. Now this is only the first method we'll do on this list. If it is a little bit too hard for you to find a swamp biome, we'll cover a different method in a minute. Now also keep in mind, depending on what seed you are on, you're going to want to do different things. And then some parts of this method don't work as often as others, so please don't just click off the video halfway through. I swear I'm not just saying that so you stick around and watch the end of the video, but you're actually going to end up on wasting a lot of time if you don't know what you're doing correctly. Alright, now first of all, we are in a swamp biome for step 1 of this method. Now some of you guys probably have an idea of what I'm about to show you now. This actually does have to do with clay patches. Anyway, shout out to Matthew Boland on YouTube for discovering this glitch. Actually, it's not really a glitch, I'd call it a method. It has to do with how JavaScript is programmed. We'll cover a little bit more on that later on in the video. Regardless, shout out to him, he actually did discover this. Alright, now first of all, we got a clay patch right over here. What are we going to do? We're going to hit F3. Now this is going to tell us what direction we're facing, as you can see right over here. So first off, walk to the very center of the clay patch. So when you're standing in the center, turn until this right here says you're facing south. So I'm facing south right now. That means we are facing the right direction. So next up, we are going to want to press F3 and then G at the same time. This is going to show us right here, which are chunk borders, as you can see around us. Okay, so F3 can go away now. At this part, mark off the center like I've done so right here, so you know where the center is. Anyway, from this point, we're going to want to walk off 1, 2, and then 3 blocks from the center. At this point, we can just dig straight down, make sure to build above you, so you know you're not drowning while you're digging. And hopefully if we dig straight down, they're going to be diamonds. But keep in mind, this does not work on all seeds. Only 87.5% of seeds are a creeper. Okay, I've died like twice already to creepers when trying to record this video. Regardless, it doesn't work on all seeds. It only works on 87.5% of seeds. If you're the 12.5% of seeds, you have to do something else. Also, even if you're on one of those seeds that do work, oh, we found diamonds. Nice, there we go. It often spawns in the bedrock, so sometimes the diamonds can get messed up and no diamonds spawn at all. But we got diamonds here, so that was great. Now, if no diamonds do spawn when you're doing this your first try, don't think you're one of the bad seeds just yet. Just do it 3 or 4 more times to see if there are diamonds there. Because as I said, diamonds aren't guaranteed to spawn. A lot of YouTubers make it sound like diamonds are going to spawn guaranteed if you do this method. I know there's a creeper right here. Yep, let's do /spawn so I don't die. No. Okay, I'm going to get myself killed while trying to record this video. Okay. Alright, we're good now. Anyway, a lot of YouTubers make it sound like that this method is 100% and it works all the time. Now, truth be told, it doesn't. I had a lot of trouble when testing this, even on good seeds that dig straight down. And okay, let's just go into creative right now. It'll make it a lot easier. But even on the good seeds, I dig straight down and I still wouldn't find diamonds. But I know this method does work because the odds of digging straight down and finding diamonds are incredibly slim. However, pretty often you go to a clay patch, dig straight down, there will be diamonds. Even if this only works a quarter of the time, that's still incredible. And you can still get several hundred diamonds an hour, which is absolutely insane. Keep in mind, these numbers are with Fortune 3, just best numbers possible. Even without Fortune 3 though, you can still probably get over a stack of diamonds an hour. At least that is what I've tested when playing the game. Alright, now what if you're on the other 12.5% of seeds, where this method does not work on? You've dug down like 3, 4, 5 times and you're still not finding any diamonds? Okay, there's another thing that you can do. Now what this is you find the center of the clay patch, and this time instead of going in any direction, you just dig straight down. And according to the information that I found online, if you have a seed like this, diamonds are going to spawn 12.5% of the time when you were doing this method. Now obviously we're not on one of those seeds right now, so diamonds aren't going to spawn. You can pretty much guarantee that. Regardless, that is what you should do if you're on those other seeds. Now you're probably curious, okay Storm, why these chunk borders are here? Well, let's say you are on a clay patch like this one right over here. Let's go into game mode survival. Okay, so you're facing south, you start going out forwards, 1, 2, 3, and you actually hit the edge of the chunk border right here. Well, in that case, you just go to the other side of the chunk, then keep on counting from the side of the chunk. So 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. However, in this one specifically, we actually didn't have to cross the chunk border, and so you can just dig straight down right over here on the spot. Now, if you are against the chunk border on the side and you dig straight down and you don't find diamonds, like we didn't find any diamonds right now, that's okay. This method might still work where you are. Simply go back to the surface. Sometimes when you're right on the edge of the chunk border, the diamonds are actually going to spawn all the way over here on the other side of the chunk border. So just simply go over here and then dig straight down. And obviously, if diamonds still aren't spawning, that just means you probably are on a bad part of the seed. It may spawn on the bedrock. Often things like caves up here will mess with the generation of diamonds, but that's okay. You can just go to their clay patch and find another one. Now, part of the reason you actually do want to have swamps is because if we actually go back up to the surface right over here, as you can see, there are a lot of clay patches around here. Usually you'll find way more if you find like a big open lake part of the swamp. So that makes this a great place to do this method at. Now, as I said before, this method actually does work in multiple versions of Minecraft. We're currently in 1.17.1 now, but if we were hypothetically on a 1.16 world, we can still do this method. This time, instead, find the center, face south, and then walk out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 blocks. And then on the 7th block, okay, go away. Okay, hopefully the slime does not kill me. I'd appreciate if you didn't do that. Anyway, on the 7th block, then you can dig straight down, and you'll hopefully find diamonds. Again, we're not on 1.17, so there's really no point in digging straight down. We're not gonna find anything. However, again, only an 87.5% chance of that working. There are actually like several different blocks out diamonds can spawn depending on your seed. I'll put up a screenshot now. These numbers are from Matthew Bones. Shout out to him. Depending on what seed you are, you're gonna have to build out one of these values, and then you can see the percent probability that you're on a seed that you need to build that amount out for. Now, the reason I say to build that 7 block is because that way you're actually exposed to the diamonds that spawn both 8 and 6 blocks out, so we'll work on both those types of seeds. Now, this method is pretty great, but the big issue with it is you kind of need a swamp for it. If you don't have a swamp, well, you can't do this method. However, what if it's earlier on in the game, you can't find a swamp near you, you don't have an elytra, so you don't want to fly thousands of blocks looking for one? Well, there's another thing you can do. That is actually the river method. Now, we're actually pretty lucky, and there's a river right here. Often rivers are a lot easier to find, so it's great for doing this method. The only issue is less clay and less gravel patches do spawn rivers. And yes, this actually does work for gravel patches as well. Now we've got ourselves a gravel patch right here. So what are we going to do? First off, probably should go to survival for this. F3, F3 plus G, then find the center of it just like before. However, this time, instead of facing south, we're going to want to face north. Now, build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and you could dig straight down from here. However, this is where it gets complicated. So videos online were saying 4 blocks, dig straight down. I tested this myself on one world, it was working fine. Came to this world, it was actually 6 blocks. So you're probably gonna wanna go maybe 4, 5, 6 blocks out, and then start digging straight down, like all 3 of this. Get out of my way, please get out of my way, Squid. All right, so build out like 4, 5, 6 blocks out, go underground a bit, and then dig straight down 3 blocks at a time until you find the diamonds. I believe on this world is actually spawning 6 blocks out, so I'm just gonna go straight down at the 6 block mark. Okay, no diamonds right now. That's a little unfortunate. That's okay. Remember, it's not guaranteed to work. It will work most of the time, but not every time. And compared to the odds of digging straight down and just finding diamonds outright, it's pretty good. But assuming you just don't get unlucky and actually do find diamonds, you'll get an idea of how far out diamonds spawn, so you may more optimized for next time you find a gravel patch. And guys, this is actually the method that we did do at the very start of this video, in case you were curious. It was the one with the gravel patches. It's one of my personal favorites. That's also one of the more trickier ones as well. The final method is right over here. This is the one to do with clay patches that actually do spawn inside our rivers. So in this case, do the same thing, find the center, F3, just like the gravel patch, we're going to want to face north, F3 plus G. This time, we are going to want to build out 1 and then 2 blocks. Then from this point, we're going to want to dig straight down. And just like that, we should hopefully find diamonds, assuming we do not drown. Okay, it's a little unfortunate. Anyway, we're going to dig straight down now, and hopefully we're going to find some diamonds. Be a little careful of this. Yeah, I believe it worked. And there's lava. No. Okay, at least we'll send our spawn point. I forgot fire resistance. Oh, he's bringing fire resistance. This guy's been doing this method, and it should hopefully work out well for you. Regardless, I think you guys all get the point. Dig straight down, and you're gonna find diamonds. Now, from my research, I did not find any information about the clay patch fluctuating between seeds, but that was also true of the gravel patch. So if you are not having any luck with it, maybe experiment a little bit with building different blocks out. Now, if you are doing the clay and gravel patch methods in 1.16, here are the numbers from Matthew Boland's video, and the odds of that method working on your seed. So obviously, this 1.16 information is pretty useful on any parts of your seed that did generate in 1.16. Now guys, I'm gonna be honest, before doing this yourself, just keep in mind this method is very tricky. There's not one way that works 100% of the time. It takes a lot of experimenting around to get it to work, and I tried my best to cover all the information that I had and researched in this video. It was very tricky because often I get different numbers on different seeds. So please, if you do this method yourself and you're running into different numbers that I covered in this video, leave a comment down below, and then I'll try to update the pinned comment of this video with all of your guys' experiences with doing this strategy. So if you're watching this video, definitely definitely be sure to check down there before doing this yourself. Though even if you do run into some trouble, hopefully you should be able to find a fair amount of diamonds using this method. Anyway guys, subscribe and help us hit 100,000, and then click right down here to learn how to beat Minecraft in less than 2.5 minutes. But that's all for now, and I will see you all later.